All right, past vault dwellers, it's time to talk about Fallout 5. We all know it's coming, but the real question is when, and more importantly, what can we expect? Will it be a massive step forward like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, or will it take the multiplayer route like Fallout 76, and where will it be set? Well, we've got leaks, we've got inside rumors, and we actually have some pretty interesting clues straight from Bethesda themselves that might give us some of the answers we're looking for, from possible locations to gameplay changes, and even when we might finally get our hands on the next Fallout title. Today, we're going to be breaking it all down. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Chaos here. Do me a favor, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you drop a like and you turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. Ring that bell, check all those boxes, because we are covering the latest gaming news every single day. So strap on your Pit Boy and let's get into it. Is Fallout 5 officially in development? Well, that's the big question, right? Is it actually happening? Well, yes, it is, but there's a catch. It's still a long way off. Todd Howard himself confirmed that Fallout 5 is in the early planning stages, but Bethesda is fully focused on Elder Scrolls 6 first, of course, and that means actual development on Fallout 5 maybe hasn't even started yet, or it didn't start when Todd Howard was talking about it. But then again, developing studios, publishers work with them, and sometimes they split to get things going. The only official confirmation we have is that Bethesda has a one-page design document for this game, and that is the roughest outline of what they want Fallout 5 to be. It would be fun to be a fly on the wall and see this one-page document, and then down the road, we actually see what the culmination of that is. How close was it to the very first document? Maybe drew on a napkin, who knows? It'd be neat to see how that actually works. So what does that mean for you and me? It means a long wait. I mean, if we're being realistic, don't expect Fallout 5 until at least, 2028, maybe even later. But that doesn't mean that there aren't things that are going around in the rumor mill. And we're talking first about possible settings. A big question, one of the big three I like to say, is where will it take place? This is the fun part. Are we heading somewhere new in the wasteland? Are we going to go to space? What's going to happen? Well, Bethesda hasn't confirmed anything, but there are some very strong contenders based on leaks and in-game hints, and these are the top three most likely of settings. The first one is New Orleans. Fallout fans have been speculating about New Orleans settings for a long time, ever since Bethesda trademarked Fallout New Orleans back in 2016. Now, developers and publishers trademark absolutely everything that they think there's even a sliver of a chance they would use in the future, but it does raise a few eyebrows when they specifically trademark Fallout New Orleans. I mean, you would have swamps, you would have mutant alligators, flooded streets, creepy southern gothic vibe. I mean, yeah, I'm down for that. Plus, it could introduce some very cool factions, maybe a post-apocalyptic version of the French Quarter, the gangs, or even remnants of old world voodoo cults. There's a lot you could do with New Orleans. The next setting is Chicago. Now, Fallout Tactics already confirmed that the Brotherhood of Steel has a base in Chicago. It's a perfect location for a war between different factions, maybe even a civil war within the Brotherhood itself. And imagine the ruined skyscrapers, underground bunkers, all packed with pre-war secrets. The final one is Texas. Fallout 5 in Texas. It actually makes a lot of sense. It's already been mentioned in past games, and it could introduce some huge wasteland cities. You could have some cowboy-style factions. You could even have a Mad Max-style desert wasteland here. Think of it as New Vegas, but bigger, bolder, and more lawless, and even more chaotic. So those are the top three. Let me know which one of those you think would hit home. Now let's talk about gameplay changes. What would be new in Fallout 5? I mean, what actual gameplay improvements would happen? There's no official confirmation, but some industry insiders are talking, and Bethesda patents also suggest things without saying anything. First, a more dynamic world. There's a huge rumor that Fallout 5's world will be more reactive to your choices, meaning towns could rise or fall based on your actions, which would be, that's ambitious. Imagine settlements growing into full-fledged cities or getting wiped out by raiders, all because of the choices you and I make in the game. Next is improved AI and NPC behavior. Bethesda has filed patents for better NPC behavior, and this could mean more natural interactions, smarter enemy AI, even new companion mechanics. I mean, think less shoot-on-sight raiders and more factions that have their own complex goals and strategies of why they're actually doing what they're doing. Another layer, if you will. And then co-op or multiplayer elements. Bethesda hasn't said anything about multiplayer, but given the backlash from Fallout 76, it's kind of a tricky topic. Some leakers claim that Fallout 5 may have optional co-op similar to Elden Ring, where you can summon a friend for help, but you still have a fully single-player experience. So you guys tell me. Now, another big question is, will Fallout 5 be an Xbox exclusive, or will it come to the PlayStation? After Microsoft bought Bethesda, we've already seen Starfield become an Xbox and PC exclusive, so will Fallout 5 follow suit? Well, right now we don't know for sure, but there's two possibilities. Best case scenario, Fallout 5 launches on the Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, similar to how Elder Scrolls might still be multi-platform as well. Worst case scenario, Fallout 5 is Xbox and PC only and leaves PlayStation players completely locked out. Given how big Fallout is, Microsoft might still release it on the PlayStation, but with the Xbox Game Pass perks, early access and exclusive DLC, maybe that would work. I really, really hope it ends up on PlayStation. That would be a whole new community that could experience the Fallout just experience in general. Now, another one that you don't really think about is the Fallout TV show. Could it influence Fallout 5? Amazon Prime knocked it out of the park. With the first season already done and season 2 in production, the show is expanding the Fallout universe in some pretty big ways, and it holds true to the source material, which is the best part. Some fans think it might influence Fallout 5's setting or factions or introduce new locations we'll later explore in the game. Who knows? Maybe it could indirectly connect to it canon-wise. Some examples. If the TV show introduces new factions, Bethesda could easily bring them into Fallout 5. If they explore a new city, that could hint at Fallout 5's location. And the bottom line is, the show just might be setting the stage for the next game. So here's my final thoughts. What we know so far. Let's recap. Fallout 5 is coming, we know that, but not until probably at least 2028. Possible locations: New Orleans, Chicago, or Texas. The gameplay will likely be more reactive world building and improve AI, which I think will be welcomed, and there will be possible co-op mechanics, but still single player focused. Will it be an Xbox exclusive, or at least have Game Pass perks? We'll have to wait and see, and the Fallout TV show might influence the game settings or factions. One thing's for sure, we do have a long wait ahead of us, but I want to know what you guys think. Where do you think Fallout 5 should be set? Would you be okay with Xbox exclusivity? Drop a comment and you guys let me know. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, ring that bell. I'll get you another Fallout update when they're coming, but we have all kinds of gaming news on the way. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you, and I read every single comment, and I'll see you soon.